Each week, we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes over the last few years to let you know, as a homeowner in that neighborhood, what you can expect from a market standpoint. Do you have a particular advantage in that particular market? In most cases, you do. This is Avensong in Milton. If you are driving north on 400, you get off at exit 11, which is Windward Parkway, turn left, and head west to Deerfield Parkway. You turn right on Deerfield, and the neighborhood is on the right. It's a very good location. I would not want to do the commute down 400 to the Perimeter Mall area or Midtown, but a lot of people do it, and so it's a great location. And these houses are affordable. Very attractive pricing for the area. In 2019, there were 19 sales in a subdivision that has about 500 homes. We would expect in 500 homes there would be closer to 30 or 35 closings on an annual basis. 19 in 2019. They took an average of 24 days to sell. Average sales price was $250,400, which ranged from $220,000 up to $305,000. The average sales price to list price ratio, 98.6%, which means in 2019, sellers discounted their listing 1.4% in order to entice a buyer to go under contract with them. In 2020, listen to this, went from 19 sales in 2019 to 39 sales in 2020. It took 14 days, so took 10 days less in 2020 to sell a home in the neighborhood than in 2019. Average sales price, $25,000 more than in 2019 at $275,000. That ranged from a low of $230,000 up to a high of $345,000. Homes sold for 99.6% of their list price, which means they had a 0.4% price decrease or negotiation between seller and buyer in order to entice a buyer to go under contract. In 2021, there were 29 sales, just a little off of the 35-ish sales we would expect in that neighborhood. Still took an average of 14 days. From listing to contract, average sales price increased $61,000. Whoa. Average sales price increased $61,000 year over year to $336,294 from an average of $275,000 in 2020. They range from a low of $252,000 to a high of $432,000. Average sales price to list price ratio, 104.6%, which means the average home seller in that neighborhood sold their home for 4.6% more than they listed it for. There's currently 2 homes available for sale in the neighborhood at an average list price of $425,000. Now remember, the average sales price is $336,000, so $425,000 is a big deal. Now there are 3 sections of the neighborhoods. There's the Carriage, the Village, and Avencroft, and they do have different price ranges. We're blending all of them together for these purposes. Those 2 homes represent 0.8 months worth of supply, which means both of those homes should be sold within a 30-day period and closed shortly thereafter. 491 homes in the neighborhood. In 2012, the average sales price of a home in the neighborhood was $139,000. The average sales price today is almost $200,000 more at $336,000, which means those 491 homeowners have increased their homeowner equity to the tune of $97 million.